Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
My name is Mariana. I'm from Chile, from CHV Noticias. Oliver, we want to know more of your characters in $1 billion. How is he? What will be your character's objective?
My character, he should make fun. It's a fun character because it's a fund manager. He's raising a huge fund, but I think when you think of a fund manager, you think of a man in a blue tuxedo, with a tie, in a white shirt and brown shoes and an expensive watch around his wrist. And I wanted to do something totally opposite to that, because I found out people who are rich or people who handle money, they don't look like they have money. A lot of them don't do. So sometimes I see some people on the street, or I met a guy, he owned a castle in Ireland. And so I met this guy and he had holes everywhere in his clothes. His clothing was full of holes, and he was even the socks, and he owned the castle. And I thought about him when I read this script, and I read the role of Malcolm McCain, because Malcolm McCain is the guy. I wanted to make a fun guy out of him. So, the elder guy who tells the young people how to change the world, how to do. He loves about their ideas, but he's more experienced than them, so he can. And he really wants to change the world. So in some way, he's really an ideologist. So, but it should make fun. And I was laughing a lot while playing that. And with the director, Florian Baxmeyer, I worked with him before on another Netflix show called, this is Paramount Plus, but on a Netflix show called Tribes of Europa. And I developed also a very funny character, a bit like what's his name? Han Solo. Han Solo from Star Wars. That was the character in another universe. And here we just we just created this character who should make fun to the audience. My daughter even didn't recognize me. She watched the show because I wanted to do something for young people, also that really young people would really like, just to get the audience. Yeah, watching me, because I need the young people as well for the next cinema movies and all that stuff. So I sent her the link of the show, and 3 weeks later she called me. I'm watching a show. It's quite good. I really like it. And I was always waiting that she tells me how I am, but then she didn't recognize me. And then at the end she phoned back and said, that was you. I didn't recognize you. It was very funny.
Okay. Now I would like to know, what would you do if you have all that money that the main character wins? Tell me, please, if you want, 3 things that you will buy immediately if you have all that money.
Oh, I would buy, first of all, I would buy a ship, a boat, some sort of boat where I can travel to Chile with. And find out more about your beautiful country, because I always wanted to go there, to Chile, and your huge mountains.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I will go. I have a lot of Chilean friends here. Some, not a lot, but some. And everybody's telling me about this beautiful country, and I saw a lot of documentaries about Chile. So this is definitely one thing I would do. The other thing is I would not buy something, but I would invest in education. In education, and transporting the values of freedom of speech and humanity to young people. I think that's one of the best things you can do. To invest in education gives the biggest payoff in business. It's the biggest payoff you can get is to invest in young people's education and educational values. And the other thing I would do is I would invest in research and development as well. Because of course the problems we have energetically on the world, we can only solve when we research a lot, and then develop the stuff about the results we get, and then develop the results, develop the new products that find an energy source which makes this world more sustainable.
Okay, great. I want to do another question about another series that I'm a biggest fan. I would like to ask you for Dark. I really love this series. How did you do for understand your character, Ulrich Nielsen, and the story of the show, because it wasn't an easy series?
No, it was not an easy series. I think that's why the series became so popular, because it went against the stream. Stream it was of easy consuming all the time new content, and Dark was a content which you really had to watch. You really had to get the clue, the hint. If you lost the hint because you went to the toilet and came back, then you're missing some clue and you don't get you don't get the deal. So it was, you have to actively watch the series. This is one point I think that made the series, in contrary to the others, worldwide a series people wanted to watch. It was really different because it was not easy. And my character, of course, he was the first season. Ulrich was the guy who transported the emotion in the series. So it was so bad in the first, because he was always the whole season he's looking for his child. So this is the guy who transports emotion to the audience. I really like to play that.
I would like to do a little game. Can you pronounce 3 words in Spanish, and I will tell you which one.
Okay.
The first is this.
Oh, it's now it's opposite around. Cachai. Cachai.
Yes, great. The
Cachai.
second one is this.
Al tiro.
Al tiro. Sí.
Al tiro.
And the last one, this.
Bacán.
Bacán. Yes, great.
Bacán.
Thank you.
Bacán.
And the bacán. Bacán means something very great, very amazing.
Bacán.
Bacán. Can you send a message to the people in Chile? And we are waiting for your visit.
Yes, I will come to Chile, and I want you to watch the new series on Paramount Plus, because I think it's a really good series, and I keep you posted on my next projects, and I really would love to go to the Anden, the mountains. What is the name of the mountains? How do you call them?
Los Andes. The mountains.
Andes?
Los Andes.
Los Andes.
Sí, la cordillera de los Andes.
Sí. I want to see Los Andes.
Great. Thank you so much for your time, Oliver. It's an honor to me for having this opportunity to talk with you.
You're very welcome.